Have you ever wondered what it would be like if our modern world just collapsed? Imagine our biggest cities turning to ghost towns, global trade grinding to a halt, and writing itself being forgotten. It sounds like something out of a disaster movie, right? But this actually happened. Around 3,200 years ago, a thriving, interconnected world we now call the Late Bronze Age faced a catastrophe so complete that it plunged humanity into a dark age. This was the Bronze Age collapse, the day civilization almost died. Before the collapse, the Eastern Mediterranean was a bustling hub of empires. You had the mighty Egyptians, the powerful Hittites in modern-day Turkey, the clever Mycenaeans in Greece who inspired the tales of Homer, and the vast trade networks of the Canaanites. These weren't just isolated kingdoms. They were part of a globalized system, the first of its kind. They traded everything: copper from Cyprus, tin from Afghanistan, grain from Egypt, and luxurious pottery from Greece. Their kings wrote to each other, calling themselves brother, arranging royal marriages and squabbling over trade deals just like modern leaders. For centuries, this world seemed stable, prosperous, and destined to last forever. But it didn't. Starting around 1200 BCE, this vibrant world began to unravel with terrifying speed. One by one, the great powers fell. The magnificent Mycenaean palaces were burned to the ground. The mighty Hittite Empire vanished from history, its capital city Hattusa abandoned forever. In Syria, the thriving port of Ugarit was violently destroyed, and we have the clay tablets to prove it. One of the last letters found there from a desperate king reads, "My father, behold, the enemy's ships came here. My cities were burned, and they have done evil things in my country." He never got a reply. Only Egypt, though severely weakened, managed to survive the onslaught. In just a few decades, centuries of progress were wiped out. Writing disappeared in many regions, populations plummeted, and the great cities became ruins. So what caused this world-ending apocalypse? For years, historians have debated this question, and the answer isn't simple. There wasn't just one cause, but a perfect storm of disasters. A major suspect is climate change. Evidence from ancient pollen and lake beds shows a severe, prolonged drought hit the region. This would have caused widespread crop failures and famine, leading to social unrest and mass migrations. When people are starving, they don't stay put. They move, and sometimes they fight. This brings us to the mysterious Sea Peoples. Egyptian records describe waves of invaders arriving from the sea, a confederation of different tribes who made conspiracy in their islands and swept through the land, destroying everything in their path. For a long time, these Sea Peoples were blamed as the sole cause of the collapse. But now, many scholars believe they were more a symptom than the cause: desperate refugees and opportunistic raiders displaced by the same famines and chaos affecting the empires. They were the final, devastating blow to a system already teetering on the brink. Add in other factors like internal rebellions, earthquakes, and the disruption of critical trade routes for bronze-making metals, and you have a recipe for total systemic collapse. The Bronze Age collapse is a chilling reminder from history. It shows us that no civilization, no matter how advanced or powerful, is immune to collapse. It teaches us how interconnected systems, while efficient, are also fragile. A crisis in one part of the world can trigger a domino effect across the globe. But it also offers a glimmer of hope. Out of the ashes of this dark age, new societies, new technologies like iron, and new ideas like the alphabet eventually emerged, laying the groundwork for the classical world of Greece and Rome, and ultimately, our own. It's a powerful story of destruction, survival, and rebirth. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the past fascinating, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into history's biggest mysteries. See you next time.